I already heard a little bit about what it used to be, but I wasn't quite aware of what to expect. So, I knew you'd occupied the building, but I didn't know what to expect. What kind of building? It was stable. I had this other impression, and I came through the gate and realised it was a fucking huge building, and so incredible. And then, coming into the room, I was transported back into another time, actually. And then when I started to play, then, it started to get full. But I couldn't actually see the people, actually. I could just see the light. It was just shining in my eyes, and I could just sort of see a few silhouettes. So I had no real idea of what was happening beyond the turntable. And it was only when I stopped playing that I was able to absorb this energy and this atmosphere. And I didn't know what day it was. I didn't have any concept of time. It was like being put into some kind of time bubble. The local authorities have to understand that the city needs to have also these kind of things here in the city for development. You never know what happens in 5 or 10 years, like with the people who actually are working here, and you never know what might happen to these people. Suddenly they might create something which is so fantastic that it will put Turin completely on the artistic map of some kind, whether it be music or theatre or anything, sculpture, art of any kind. They don't know this, and you don't know that. It's that, but you give the people the opportunity to be able to develop themselves and find themselves. Then that will, for the city, it's really important. It's a really important part to attract other kinds of people, because not everybody is the same. They all don't want to just come here to see the Turin Shroud. They want to do other things, and the authorities have to understand that this is an essential part of the town. You're right in the centre of the town, so you don't have to go far to find it. But it's important, and they already endorsed your party. Thank you very much, Turin government. You're going on the right track by, supporting the people who are here. Yeah? Because it's important. Our mayor in Berlin, he was a gay guy. Original Klaus Wowereit, his name was, and he understood the importance of the cultural avant-garde and underground scenes which we had in the city, and he helped to that scene. So you have a place like Tresor, which is a former power station, a central heating power station, which is also a derelict place, but it's been bit by bit kind of looked after and cared for, and now it's like, the place where everybody wants to be and play, and they do an avant-garde festival there every year, and it went from being like 2,000 people to 25,000 people, and going from like 1 day to 3 days, and it's because they invested in the subculture. I think that it's like if they don't allow a place like this to exist, they'll be cutting off. It'll move somewhere else, It'll go somewhere else, and they will lose out. And what is Turin? It's like within Italy and within like the general picture of Europe and things. You need something else, a place where people can say, I've been there and I've been there and I've been there. And you want to be able to attract people, because this is a place where you can say, this is some place where you can invest your energy and your time and your creativity, and it's in a beautiful surroundings. It's like I'm fascinated, and I think it's like important, to add your location to that map of subcultural creativity, which is scattered around Europe in various cities. Not many cities have places like this. Like London doesn't have a place like this. Right? We have squatted houses, maybe a few, but it's not a place where people are. It's just a place where they can live for free, but not be creative for free. And that is a difference. It's a massive difference.